Hello guys, how you doing? I hope that you're doing very, very well. Welcome back to the Sim Shack, and of course welcome back to me, Sim UK. I was going to live stream this today. This is a continuation from the GT4 season that I did and uploaded yesterday. But I'll be 100% honest with you. I attended my dad's funeral yesterday, and I haven't really quite adjusted to the fact that he's not around anymore. So I'm not really feeling on 100% form, so to speak. So rather than live stream it and just not be able to stay on point or whatever, I'm just going to record it and then I can sort of edit anything out that I need to or whatever. So today we're going to go GT3. Monthly costs have gone up from 25,000 to 50,000. We've got 8 GT3 cars, 10 circuits, a championship of 8 sprints and 2 endurances. We haven't done endurances before, so this is going to start getting interesting. And there are now 2 race sponsors, so let's select that and jump into the GT3. Right, now tyre durability, I believe. This is what we based everything on last time. How well the tyres can hold out. So 78. So the Ford Mustang GT3 has 78 tyre durability and a top speed of 62. So next to that is the Mercedes AMG GT3 with 72 tyre durability but 75 speed. Now I'm going to say that trumps the Ford Mustang. So that's what I'm going to go with, is that one. That looks pretty good to me. You can't change the colours or create your own team or anything like that. There's a few things I'm starting to notice in the game that I wish were there. Not a single opponent had a crash in the whole of the GT4 season. It was always us, I think. And I never saw anybody get a puncture or anything like that. So these are things I'd like to see perhaps added to the game. But we're stepping into endurance racing now, so this is going to be slightly different. I'm looking forward to it. We've got the same 4 drivers. It looks like we don't have any other drivers available. These guys are all saying no conditions required, rather. So I guess we just press on. Season sponsor. Let's see what we got here. Finish in the top 5. We get 440,000 at the end of the year. 18,000 bonus per race. 0 of 40 experiences. So this is what we had last year, I think. And season dollars per race point. 18,000 per race point. Whereas on this one we get 1,300 per race point. So I'm guessing that's going to work out being more beneficial for us. And I'm not sure what this experiences thing up in the top right is. We've got 50 out of 20 there, which is a bit of a weird combo. So anyway, we'll figure it out as we go through, I guess. So this is new. This is new. So $750 per race. $730 per race. 18,000. 2 drivers in the top 7, that's achievable. 2 drivers in the top 6, that's for 750, that's for 730. That's less money overall, is that right? Race objective rewards. I'm going to go with this one because the experiences are slightly higher and the money on offer is slightly higher. So we can have an extra sponsor this time, which is good for us. I think this is the one we had last time. So they're doing 550. Oh, look at this one. It's got to be it, isn't it? 2 drivers in the top 6. Let's do that. Start the season. Engine department. Okay, so now I feel like we are going to need some of this stuff. So there's 2 months left on the rack. That's going to increase our tyre durability, which is interesting because you would have thought that would be developed for the previous cars, the GT4s. But no, it seems to carry over, so that's all good, I suppose. And we're going for tyre durability here, maximising that as best we can. Alright, I think I've covered everything. Driver building, let's just go in here and see if we can train these guys. We can. So for a very small amount of money, we can boost their ability Still got over 1 million, so we're looking pretty good. I suspect that this season, in these races, things are going to be a lot tougher. I suspect the car is going to be a lot less impressive. Let's go look at the showroom. Ah, here I can rotate the cars. That's nice. Cinematic mode. I can't seem to turn that on. So that's the GT4 we had. That's what we were racing. This year we're in the GT3. We're racing this bad boy. Then the GT2s. What are we going to be looking at? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what the stats on these cars are. Oh, hello. So if you leave it for 20 seconds or whatever, then it goes into cinematic mode. That's pretty cool. It's pretty groovy. Okay. Oh, in fact, I might do that. Let's just do that. For the benefit of having a thumbnail. So bear with me a second whilst I just do this. Modelling is really quite nice, isn't it? The lighting isn't sort of premium lighting quality, but it's not terrible either. It's really quite decent. As cars go, it is rather sexy looking. Right, okay. Let's go to the race. We're going to be in Malaysia, first race. We'll try the same tic-tacs that we tried last time. Obviously, we don't want to give both cars the same loadout, because we'll just end up trying to pit at the same time, and that doesn't usually work out very well for us. So it's a 15-lap sprint race, so this is not an endurance race. There'll be 2 of those this year. See where we qualify. We were sort of round about 10th usually. Okay, we're 13th and 15th, so we are slower. And we're still about 400th of a second off the pace, so it's not too bad, I suppose. Right, so it's going to be dry. Track temperature is 36 degrees. It's a bit cloudy, but I don't think we're going to get any rain. Maybe not straight away, at least. So, full fuel gives us 10 to 15 laps. Sorry, 10 to 11 laps. So I think we're going to start on that. Yeah, and then we'll come in. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. A few cars out there on softs. So they're trying to, I think what they're going to try and do, 7 to 9 laps, isn't it? We'll do one way and one the other way, and we'll see what comes out best. I think that's the best option we've got. 21 speed, 18 speed, overtaking 20, overtaking 29, consistency 19, 29. So, should be fairly good. So we're going to try and do a single stop, depending on the weather. If I see a gap, I'm going to punch it. And away we go. First race of the season. We're right at the back, obviously. Let's give him a push straight away. P12 is car 1, I think. If it's opportunity to give him a bit of a boost. Look at that, that was a nice boost, that one. That worked out very well for us. Give him a bit of a boost. So we're in the mix. We're in 8th place. We've got a car with less fuel, less tyres. We should, in theory, be able to push this for 5 laps and this for 10 laps, and then come in for fuel and basically swap it around. So this guy will swap over to softs, this guy will swap over to mediums, and he'll have 50% fuel, and he'll have a lot more fuel. Now, what happened? Yellow flag. It's not us. Okay, so other cars do have accidents. That's good to see. So for 1 minute 30 and 3 seconds, no overtaking is allowed. That's going to elongate our tyres ever so slightly. So I'm quite liking this game. It's not exactly simulation level, but at the same time it's quite realistic, and it's really quite fun. Now, I appreciate that most of the races have been, well, all of the races have been sprints. So the endurance race that's coming up this season is going to be a bit of an eye-opener, and we'll get to see more about how realistic the game is. I'd like to see more done with it, but I think as an early access title, it ticks a heck of a lot of boxes already. And I'm really interested to hear from the developers what they are planning on doing in terms of progression in the future. Let's have a bit of a push. We're P6 and we're quite competitive, which is nice. Our tyre usage is slightly higher than the cars above us, so we'll have to bear that in mind, but perhaps we're carrying less fuel than they are because we appear to be competitive. It's great news. Obviously car 2 languishing at the back, but slower tyres, more fuel. Doesn't necessarily mean he's out of the race, just means he's got a different tactic, obviously. I'm getting quite close. I'd like to see different camera angles. I'd like to see camera angles around the track. I think that would be nice. Have we just got the fastest lap? Oh, hello. GG, monsieur. So I think he's going to have to come in this next lap. He's going to have to drive a little bit on no tyres, I'm afraid. Yeah, there we go. The only way we can make it last the full race, so to speak. Where is that start-finish straight? It's coming up now, I think, isn't it? There it is, right. So we're going to bring him in, set of mediums, and we're going to give him 100% fuel. That should be him. Good to go. Let's focus on our second guy. Or second car, I should say. We're up into P3 right now, which is good for us. It's getting very close to the limit over here. I don't know if there's much I can do about it. Should just about make it, I'm hoping. Really, really on the limit though, look at this. Engine's hot, 2%. He's in the pits, I think he's okay. That was right on the limit though, wasn't it? Goodness me. I could have been kicking the car. Don't do that. That's not your job. Right, okay, so we'll see how well that works out. His tyre temps or his tyre condition is a little bit not good as well. So he's being held up by these cars. But he certainly hasn't got the 10 laps in that I was expecting. I think we're going to bring him for 10 and 100. But he's going to go double medium. There's no rule in endurance racing that you have to have 2 different sets of tyres, I don't believe. But he's going to have to come in for a set of tyres now. Although I shouldn't have given him 100% fuel, I should have given him 50% fuel. That's a mistake. But once it gets to 100%, not much else is going to happen, is there? Alright, we shall see how this pans out. 7th and 8th right now. Car number 2 is just coming out of the pits. Totally fresh set of tyres. P11. Just going to cool off on the power, just to keep that engine nice and cool. Aim on this car. And then I think we're just going to tweak, adjust and alternate between the two. So we're halfway there. Just set the fastest lap again, that's nice for us. P6, that's where we start earning points in P6. Ooh, we're pushing for P5, look. And I can see car number 7 on the softer tyres is really giving us a bit of a run behind. It looks like, I think, we're going to have another pit stop. So the one stop tic-tac that I wanted to deliver is not going to happen. So we're good for fuel. We're in P4 right now. On the pace, I'd say. The question is, do I undercut or overcut? Right, so we're definitely going to have to come in for tyres, so I'm going to push. I'm going to eat these tyres out and come in early and try and undercut these guys. I'm going to hold on to my push a little bit. Engine temps were getting pretty high there. Okay, so he's going to come in for a set of mediums as well. We've got 4 laps to go. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Let's see where we end up. Go, go, go. These tyres to the end. Maybe one car ahead of us that may be coming in for a tyre change, I'm not sure. See where he's at. Anything to push for? A little bit. Fastest lap. Catching the cars ahead, but only very, very slowly. Try and push. Probably timed that really badly, to be fair. He's up into 6th, 5th. We have 5th and 4th. Catching up with the front 3. He's a little bit off the pace here, but we're in the top 6, which is where we wanted to be. So if he can just ease off a little bit. There's one car here I think is going to have to come in for tyres. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. For the push. Fast 1, we're up into P3, we're on the podium. He's a little bit off the pace here, isn't he, this guy? He was right in the mix. Just told him to ease off just for a second. Get those tyre temps and engine temps down, but it's the last lap. I'm going to try and time it right. Look at this, we're right on him. I'm going to say now. Go for it now. I should have kept a push, shouldn't I? So 14% of fuel is enough. So on his tail. Can he take him? Can he make the move? He's making the move. He's got the inside line. I think he could do this. He's got him. He's got P1. But everything's burning up. Everything's burning up. I think he's there. I think he's home and dry. Well done. And we weren't that far behind 3rd either. We almost grabbed that too. Wow, we took it to the limit there, but we got it. P1. Nice. Good start. I can tell who our competitors are though. Craft Bamboo Racing. They're the ones to watch. Good job, lads. Good job. And we got some money coming in, which is nice. 106,000. So it costs us 50 grand per week or whatever it is. We made double that. So it'll be the same races. 15 lap sprint race. I wonder which one is going to be the endurance race. Right, swap over and qualify. Tenth and 13th, car number 2 is the faster car. Not by much, but faster car. So both cars were kind of in and around it, weren't they? In the last one. So 15 laps, so we reckon medium tyres can last a maximum of 9 to 11 laps. Softs could do 7 to 9. So if I can do double softs, I might be able to get away with that. Try this guy on medium. How many laps is that? 14 to 15. So one full tank should be enough. So we're going to try and do a one stop, set of softs and a set of mediums. We'll give it a 12. We'll see what happens. So actually, car 2 is the slightly faster car. So let's do it the other way around. Shall see how well this works out. I'm going to start him on a push. Let's see what he can do. Go, go, go. Up into P9 already. That's a great start. P7. Looking good as well. Got the push there if I need it, and I think I'm going to need it. Let's push now. Seems like the perfect place to push. Blocked out there, a bit disappointing. Goes up into P7 and he's holding P7 reasonably well. Let's give him that final push. Hope he doesn't crash. He didn't crash, that's good. And he'll get one more push when he pits in. So he's P5 at the moment, or fighting for P4. Which is perfect. That's exactly where we want him. You can see he is getting caught and passed by these cars that are pushing harder. It's okay, because he should, in theory, end up pitting less than they are. You can see we're using less tyre. Actually, we're using about the same tyre as everybody else. This could be tight. This could be very tight. This might come down to how quickly our pits crew can cope with the situation. Track temperature is 15 degrees. That's quite low. That may result in a bit of rain. Wasn't really thinking about rain. Let's drop down to 11 degrees. I think we might be seeing some rain. That would be interesting. We're halfway through the tyres, 4 laps in. It's a possibility we can push it. 10 degrees C, 9 degrees C. I think we're going to see some rain here. Again, we don't know what's coming next. Sometimes we do get told. Well, once we've been told that there was rain coming. But my suspicion is there might be some rain coming here soon. So we got the first guys pitting in. Let's see what they jump onto. These guys are in the pits. What are they going to come out on? So they're staying on dry tyres. That is interesting. But I don't think he's quite going to manage it on 2 sets of softs, so we're going to swap to medium. And hope the rain is not coming. It's coming in for those tyres. We're up into P4 now as a result. His tyres are holding very nicely. So I think we can just go in with a second set of mediums for him. Just hope that I'm wrong about the rain. Uh-oh. Back temperature 6 degrees, that's cold. Down all the way down in 14th, 15th now. There's the push. The car number 2 is up into P2. We're quite far off the leader. We're currently P2 and P3. That's interesting. Track temperature is now 5 degrees Celsius. Nobody's on wets yet. It looks like we're catching this P1 chap. Put a bit of a push on there. This guy's got faster tyres than us, but less grip. So we should be able to hold that lead that we've got on him. We could be looking at our first double podium in the GT3 discipline. We are definitely catching P1. Yeah, his tyres are shot. Look at that. We're in a really good position. Whether or not we can hold on for another 5 laps, that's the question. Let's try and not push. Let's resist the urge to push. We are taking P1 right now. There it is. P1 is ours. Now, the car that's in 4th, he hasn't got much tyre left either. So I think if we play it smart, we might be alright here. 4 degrees C. We're getting a bit cloudy. Could there be some rain coming? I think there's a really good chance there could be some rain coming. Because we've done well on the fuel management side of things, we might be okay. Car 1 may be in trouble. I don't think car 1's quite got enough fuel. So I'm going to push, and I'm going to get him to come in for a bit of fuel on the next lap. 4 degrees. We got a 7-second gap. That's probably not enough for him to get fuel. Stephen Lake's got plenty of fuel. I'm worried about the rain possibility. There's that pit lane. Damn it. He's coming in for fuel. I think maybe he had enough. I'm not sure. So a fuel pit stop takes quite a long time. 15 seconds, so he's not going to be where he was. That was a wrong choice, perhaps. Where is he last? He's not, he's 5th. Okay. I'm going to get him to push. See what happens. 4 degrees C. Is there going to be rain? We're still in P1. Ticking over quite nicely. 2 laps to go. Not much tyre left, to be fair. We should have plenty of fuel. A decent 7-second gap. So let's just see if we can do anything with P5. Far ahead of us here and here. Maybe going to start running out of tyre. I mean, obviously we've got the fuel and we've got a bit of extra tyre availability. So let's push it a bit, shall we? Big gap, though. Final lap. 26% tyre, which is more than the car behind us, so I think we'll be alright. He's quite a consistent driver as well. So let's push. You never know what we might be able to pick up on the last lap. The second place is there. He is, second place, quite a long way behind us still. We can very casually take that in. Tyre temperatures are through the roof, so that's P1. 2 wins out of 2, that's really good. And we got P5 again. I wonder if I could have kept him going to the end. I should have really calculated it. P1, P5. It's not a terrible result, is it? For our second race. And the second Bamboo racing car finished 9th, so that gives us a bit of a boost and a bit of a lead. We're actually making a bit of profit, which is nice. Right, the engine department is now unlocked. What does that mean? We now have... So I can train this guy. Which means he'll be better. We can upgrade here. That's going to give us a massive boost on our tyre durability. Oh, that's even better. Handling 5 and 4 on tyre durability, so let's work on that, I think. So is that another upgrade? Tyre durability of 6, that's huge. This one gives us handling and tyre durability, so if I go to research. So he's working on that right now. But I can change that out for this. Still 5 months, but it gives us a double whammy boost, which I kind of like the idea of. Don't do anything with the drivers. No, their experiences are going up, so that's good. Get the championship. So we're 14 points clear. That's pretty groovy. Let's go to India. Is this another sprint? Sprint. And then we got 2, 8 and 9 are both 30 laps. A double whammy. That'd be interesting. I wonder how that'll change our tic-tacs, so to speak. Alright. Car settings. Unlock in 5 months. Okay, that's weird. It's a bit linear, this. This should all be unlocked at the beginning, I think, personally. But, you know, that's because I like realism. So, track temperatures are not great, but it's a 15 sprint lap. Let's go out there and qualify. See who's fastest and where we are at. Wow. That's with our new upgrade, I guess. I don't know. I don't understand how we've jumped so far up the pack. Wow. That's a huge improvement. Alright, nice. We're starting to get competitive, I think. I forgot to look and see who was fastest. He's fastest. Right, so we're looking at 8 to 9 laps. 16 to 17 laps. So if I put 100% in there, we can push. Then if we go on medium, I can push and look for a single stop. I like that idea. This guy might be faster than us, but we'll see. This could be our first ever 1-2 finish. Bearing in mind we started so far up the pack. The first time ever. Woohoo! Getting good. Put him on an early push. Why is car 1 further up the pack? I'm sure car 2 was the faster car. Oh, there's another push for you. You've got the gap. Well tooken, as my old mate would say. It's a bit of a push. Right, so we've got 2 cars right up in the top pack there. Give him a bit of a slam and he's got a lead now. They each have 1 push left. He's completely stuck behind this black car. But we are leading a race from the beginning for the first time ever, I think. I don't think it's happened before. Right, there's that push. And we'll give him a push as well down the straight. We should have fastest lap. Yes, we do. We are currently P1, P2. Good job, us. So his tyres will last for 4 laps, which puts us around about 50% of the race. So we can do this twice, and I think we'll be all right. I think a one-stop solution is going to work. Just have to figure out how much fuel we're using. So they both seem to be on exactly the same amount of fuel. A lovely lead ahead of everybody else, which is nice. Need to calculate how much fuel we're using. Whether or not, I mean, maybe it changes over lap. Because the less fuel you have in the car, the lighter the car is. Perhaps you use less fuel as a result. I don't know. Right, so we are on 74%. We'll do a full lap and then work out how much we've got. Track temps 14 degrees C. Engine temps getting a bit hot, which is annoying because I was trying to work out how much fuel we're using. Can't let them get too hot. I'm going to have to back off. I'd say we're using about 6% of fuel. So 10 laps will be 60, so we've actually got enough fuel to go all the way to the end here, I think. We're actually coming up on some of the back markers. I saw a car there, I'm sure I did. We're totally imagining it. Nope, there's a car there reappearing from the void. Guys are getting a bit close for comfort. Still, we have a nice lead. We're pushing on rather well. This is lap 7. If I can squeeze 2 more laps out of this, I'll be very happy. Now, can I double stack them? I don't think I can. So one car's going to have to come in early. Car P2 is currently P2, so it does appear to be lapping faster than P1. We'll bring him in for tyres. P2's going to have to drive into the tyres a bit more. Tyres are gone, he's losing speed, I'm aware of that. You can have a pit stop next. He's out in P4, 5. That's alright, isn't it? Put a bit of a push on. Here he is, coming in for his tyres now. Never managed to get a P1, P2, so I'd love to do it right now. There we go, there's our man in P2. We should be in P3. I don't know why it keeps dropping all the way down here. It's a bit weird how it does that. So we're going to put a push on car P2 and try and catch up with our teammate. And that's it. Sit back and relax, and that Porsche's got to come in for some tyres. I can't see him doing another 4 laps with those tyres. Indeed, no, he's just got into the pits now. Oh, someone's getting wet. Someone's jumping on some wet. Uh-oh. Now, that wasn't anticipated at all, was it? Now that is a problem. Now we are going to have to double stack. Oh, this is going to cost us our P1 and P2 finish. I can't believe it. Double stacking the cars. Everyone's got to come in for wets though, right? Disastrous. We're in P2 at least. He's on the push. Are we going to have enough fuel? Ah, thought I had that in the bag. Caught out by the weather. Ducks. I'm risking it a bit on the fuel front. See how much fuel is using. 28%. Yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. If they both push, he's a good 10 seconds off though. That's a long way off. P1, P4. That's not a bad result. Ah, damn it. When I came in for tyres, if I'd just put a set of wets on, if I'd have just seen that happening, or held off for one more lap. Definitely got the fastest lap. Last lap of the race, there's P1 right there. There's P3. 1-3 finish, double podium would be very nice. That's a lot to ask from this position, to be honest. Yeah, P2 is the best we can do. 2-4. Oh, damn! So close to getting a 1-2. Never mind, I'm still learning. There's our nemesis right there. Always in and around it, isn't he? No, it's not. Bamboo Racing's in 6th. Last. Interesting. Okay. Well, we still get our bonus. So we're still making money every month, which is great. Is there anything else I can do there? So let's go straight to the race. Italy, bit overcast, we might have some rain. Let's go hit quali. Very close together, look at this. Whoa. See those cameras there that they've got during the qualifying, why can't we have that in the race, I wonder? So car 1 is clearly faster. Not super fast. So 9 to 11 laps, 7 to 9 laps. To 7 laps, 13 to 14 laps. So 100% fuel is not going to be enough regardless. Two lots of 50 aren't going to be enough either. We might as well go 100% at the beginning. And I think a set of softs and then a set of mediums will work. We'll do the opposite way round for this car. We'll see how that goes. Must try and remember to refuel. Away we go. Looking for an opportunity to push. Well, there's an opportunity to push. Big gap. And an opportunity for you to push as well. Nice. Good overtaking. Push again. Big gap. Big gap. Gets us up there, keeps us competitive. Start, finish straight. Start, finish straight. So I've used all of our pushes on the first lap. But that's okay because we need to be in and around the numbers. So that when we drop back, which we will because of the approach we're taking in this race, it won't affect us too bad. And obviously when we pit in, we're going to get more boost, so to speak. Right, so I'm just looking at the soft tyres. Four laps. Okay, so that's going to put us around about 7 laps. So that's more laps than I was expecting. I'm looking at the fuel situation and I think we might have enough fuel to get all the way to the end. 3 laps, 20% or 19.5%. Times that by 5 gives us 15 laps and a teeny little smidge of fuel left, possibly. Bit of a gamble. Maybe I should only do it on one of the cars. We'll try it on car 1. We won't put any fuel in. We'll bring them out on a set of mediums. We'll see how well that works. We're in P4. Some cars are coming into the pits. That puts us up into P3. Nope, we're still in P4. Ah, there's a car just reappeared. P4, P8. This is not a bad position to be in. Tyres are starting to eat away though, so we've got 5 laps out of these. Which means we need 10 laps out of our medium tyres, and that's quite an ask. Let's try it anyway. We're already taking a risk with the fuel situation. Let's risk it for the full biscuit. Right, car number 2 is in P7. We could go double mediums for him, and then we'll guarantee to have enough tyres to get to the end of the race. So we're still gambling on the fuel. See, look, we're coming up to lap 6 now. As long as we got more than 50%, I think we're going to be okay for fuel all the way to the end. So 7.5 laps obviously would be 50%. So if we come in, start lap 8 and we still got 50% or more fuel, then we know we're safe. So we're on lap 7 right now. Track conditions are looking interesting though. There may be some rain coming in here. Might try and hold on to these tyres just a little bit longer than I normally would. Car in front of me has no tyres whatsoever. Should be able to scream past him, no problem at all. My tyres have just gone off. You can see we've done more than 7.5 laps. We're coming round for lap 8. And we got well over 50% fuel. So fuel-wise, we are fine. And in fact, he's even got more fuel. Which is good news. So fuel-wise, we're absolutely fine. P4, P6. What do we think? We're going to get... The track temperature is coming down. Is at 15 degrees C. What temperature does it hit before it starts raining? I don't know if that's a consistent number or not. Let's bring him in for a set of softs. We might be able to stretch them out all the way to the end, and it will give us a bit of a speed boost. And if we eat them up, and it goes wet, then that's not necessarily a bad situation either. Sacre bleu! Can you flipping believe it? Unbelievable. I called it as well. I predicted it, I saw it, didn't react to it. Now I'm going to pay the price. So there are a few cars on wet. They're really going to have a massive advantage over us now. How far down the rankings are we going to be? Damn it! 15 degrees C it came on this time. Imagine if I'd have put wets on that tyre, we'd be miles in front. Absolutely dominating we would have been. Right, let's put a bit of a push. We haven't got our best drivers in for the wet conditions, which is a bit of a shame. P4, P8. We're a bit low on fuel, is a bit of a concern. What's going on here? That's annoying. That slowed us right down. We're struggling really badly. Right, so I've been pushing super hard, which I didn't actually mean to do. So I now don't think we've got enough fuel for the rest of the race, so that I've made another mistake. He should be fine to the end of the race. I'm guessing all these cars have fuel. Atramelli's going to have 5 laps of fuel, so he's fine. Not too far off that number, so it's going to be tight, but maybe we'll get away with it. So we're in a podium position. I guess we should be grateful of that. Almost timed that to perfection. Must have started raining 5 seconds or less after I swapped to soft tyres. Three laps remaining, 28% of fuel. It's going to be really tight, really close. And calculate it. So we're on 26%. As long as we have 16% of fuel at the end of the next lap, we're okay. He's a good 3 seconds off the pace, isn't he? He's into a little bit of his fuel. Calculate based on this, so we're good. I think we're good. We've actually even got a little bit we can push with. Really pushing the fuel to the limit here. This is it, final lap. 12 litres of fuel, I don't know if that's going to be enough. Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be so tight. We can't seem to catch him. Even though he hasn't got much grip on his tyres, we just don't seem to have quite enough. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. 3rd and 6th. We could easily have had 1 and 3 there, double podium. Job to Gooden, we bring it home. Pass this lap as well. I'm not sure if we get an extra point for that or not. Be nice if we do. We still made a small amount of profit, even though we didn't do very well that time round. Still first. Got a 76-point lead. That's rather nice. We look to be well on track for winning this season as well. And we're at England. It's going to be rain anywhere. It's going to be here, isn't it? Quali boys. Seventh and 8th. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. Let's have a look and see what the predictions are for the tyres. Softs can do 7 to 9 laps. Mediums can do 9 to 11 laps. So we could go medium and push a bit. We've got 12 to 13 there. We've got that disparity again between how much fuel there is and whatnot. We'll go 100%. Go medium on both. One will push, one won't push. Desperate to get that 1-2 podium finish. This could be the place to do it on my home track. Let's hope that's the case anyway. So car P1. A little boost. Good start. A window to just jump up there as well. Oh yeah, look at that. What a move. Gonna push them both down the outside and we're up into the top 3-4 positions. It's a very decent start. His car one's going to have to come down because the tyre temps are too hot. 17 degrees Celsius, looking at sunny for the next lap. What's coming after that? We don't know. We're P2, P3 right now. P2, P4. P2, P5. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. We're in and amongst it, but we're certainly not the fastest on the track at this moment in time. With an eye on those track temperatures. 23 degrees C and holding, it looks like. Car 1 is actually dropping down massively. He's having a bit of a mare for some reason. This P2 looks quite happy up there in the position he's currently in. Right, well, let's save car 1's tyres. Put car 2 on a bit of a push. He seems to be the faster car today. Don't want to eat our tyres too much. There's engine temperatures down where they should be. Track temperature still 21 degrees C and holding. I don't think we're going to see any rain today. For that push. Giving him a good run for his money. Now, interestingly, the leader is on soft tyres. Got the better of him already, but not for long. But his tyres cannot possibly last much longer. He has managed to make those tyres last for 7 laps, hasn't he? Coming up for 7 laps at least. So we're a little bit low on fuel. I think we're going to have to come in for some fuel. Maybe another set of tyres. Not sure yet. Not entirely sure what my tactic is here. We're going to try and take car P2 right to the end. Does he need the fuel? Does he need the extra fuel? I don't know. Lap 8 suggests not. We'll see what happens. So we're in P8, but there are cars in the pit, so that could bring us up a few places. Drop us back a few places, but again, there's some cars without decent tyres. Up to speed yet. P8, P5. Going to be a bit tight on the fuel situation, but we'll keep a close eye on it. See where we're at. So we have got 40% fuel, so let's see how much fuel we're using. We're in P2 right now, and we're fast. Refueling is definitely slow. We're using just over 6% fuel. We've got 5 laps to go. 6 times 5 is 30, so we should be alright. It's going to be extremely tight though. He's fine, so we don't have to worry about him. He's happy in P3. Let's give him a push. Just to take P2. This is our best chance yet to take a P1, P2 finish. Fuel situation is definitely a concern. These guys might even be considering coming in for another pit stop. Keep an eye on that. If we get a big enough gap, we can come in for fuel. We need about 20 seconds. And I don't think we're going to get 20 seconds. So if it is 6% fuel, then that's 18% for the next 3 laps. It's going to be really close, isn't it? I think he's fine, and we got a nice big gap there, so he's all right. He's home and dry, so to speak. This is the one I'm a bit worried about. We need 3 laps, 6, 12, 18. I think we're going to be short. I think we're going to be short on fuel. We're going to be just short here. Have I again wasted a P1, P2 opportunity? He should be fine. No luck, he's down to 4th. That was a 30-second pit stop. That was awful. That was so not what we were after. Go, 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 go. P6, P1, P6. $16 seconds off the pace. There's a lot of cars there with no tyres though. Are they going to come in, or are they just going to push through to the end, do you think? I suspect they're just going to push through to the end. Last lap. 8%, 7% of fuel. Hopefully that's enough. A real push. Car 2 desperately trying to close down some gaps, but I think he's going to be hard pressed to do that. He should get the fastest lap of the race though, that's one positive. There's that start finish coming up now. 3% fuel left. Oh my god, we are totally dragging this over the line. 2% of fuel. P1 with 2% of fuel left in the tank. We were catching these guys so quickly. Had I have come in for tyres a little bit earlier, I think there's a chance we could have got a double podium. Still, we'll take it. We're still making a profit. Still holding P1. Manufacturer's Cup. What is that then? Ah, we can do our own cup. Gain access to new cars by completing all the races of the season. This is GT3 Cup. Get one driver in the top 5, top 6, top 5, and you get an extra bonus bit of cash. It's interesting. Should we have a go at this? Let's do it. The BMW M4 GT3, it's a car I know and love. Let's try it. So this is Bahrain. Almost certainly not going to rain here. Let's go quali. Oh, look at that. We smashed a pole out. Brilliant. So car 2 is our fastest car on this track. I'm going to give him 100% fuel. Put him on softs. That's 7 to 9 laps, and then we'll bring him in for mediums. We'll do it the other way around for this guy. Rock and roll it. Rock and roll it. Well, every single car's the same. I like that. Give him the push. It's going to be very difficult to figure out which car's ours in this little setup configuration. We've got the lead. We're the fastest car on the track. We should, in theory, be able to maintain that without too much effort. Push for car 1 was not the most useful in the world. Definitely lagging behind a bit here, aren't we? Right, well, we might as well use our boosts whilst we have them. Maybe we'll get a 1-2 finish here, that'd be nice. We've only got a finish in the top 5. I wonder if we get 2 cars in the top 5, if that will give us the double amount. That'd be rather nice too. The car P1, a humongous lead, and we're not even pushing yet, which is wonderful news. That's going very well. Let's try and focus on this guy, see if we can't at least get him in the mix somewhere. Fastest lap, 1:45. These do appear, at least, to be authentic track layouts. Oh, that was a lovely overtaking manoeuvre there. Just got us up into 10th. Yeehaw, and we've got the inside lane. No, we don't. So we're probably going to lose 10th. Looking pretty good. Let's go have a look at car number 2. Car number 2 is just cruising along. Smashing out fastest laps, left, right and centre. Very nice. It's lap 4. He's doing a superb job. Wonder whether to keep him on softs or whack a set of mediums on there. Fuel wise, we're looking really good. I think we have enough fuel for the whole race. Car number 1 is in P8 and starting to look like he's got a bit of an advantage over those cars in front with soft tyres and less grip. It seem to be being overtaken quite so easily now. I might even be closing that gap. 7.2 seconds, 7.3. So we're further away from ourselves or our other car. But I just think he's on another level, to be quite honest with you. Bring him in. Set of mediums. I'll possibly take him all the way to the end of the race. Oh, I missed it. I missed the pits. Bum holes. That was not part of the plan. Put a bit of a push on that then. Maintaining 3.4 seconds. 3.5. We're actually gaining a bit of a gap on him even though we've got no tyres. That's great. That was a slow pit stop. Don't appreciate that a huge amount, I can tell you, but we're up into P3, so we're still on track for winning this. Oh, look at this. Wow, bang, and out he goes. Get him to push, why not? Everything's up to temperature and away he goes. He's quite happy. Bring him in. We'll set him on a set of mediums as well. Still cars disappearing here, there and everywhere. We're in P2, P5. Another slow stop, 12.5 seconds. That's not exactly what we were after, I'll be honest. Right, P2, P6. We do appear to be closing in at 0.2 of a second on first place, who's got no tyres left at all, so we're looking good. He's gone into the pits, so we're now clear. Plenty of fuel left. Plenty of fuel left. Move that car out of the way. Now 1 and 3, and closing in on P2. Oh, he's got faster tyres. It reckons our tyres are going to last for 4 laps. Not quite what I wanted to hear. That's the case, we may need to come in for another set of tyres, which could completely screw up our entire operation. P1, P3. Are we closing in on him or not? What's happening here? 935. 9 seconds. So we're pulling away from P2 on harder tyres. I think we're doing alright. I think we're okay. Even Lake should have 5 laps of fuel. That's good. That is what we want to hear. Max Bird's tyres are going to last 3 laps. Yeah, that's not what we want to hear. We're in P1 and P2. All we have to do is not cock it up. Three laps remaining. Just enough fuel. Tyres are going to be a bit eaten away, but we've got a 10-second lead, so I think we'll be alright. And the next car that's behind us is ours anyway, so that'll still be a 1-2 finish, and then we've got 5 seconds on top of that, so there's a chance. There's a good chance. His engine's overheating. That's weird. Why was that happening? That was indicated as being on, but it bloody well wasn't. Well, that's interesting. I wonder if that's why our tyres and everything have been eaten away so quickly. I'm sure someone's going to have to rewind the old video and let me know in the comments. Was that on or was that off? The engine down at least. Maybe I'll just bring him in for a set of softs. Slow pit stop. Slow pit stop. Put your bloody foot down, lad. So where is he going to be? He's still in P1. Still in P1. Perfect. That went really well. Excellent. 2 laps remaining. We are P1, P2. So we might even get 100 grand for this. That'd be nice. Job's a good one. If only I could do this in the real race. So I'll be honest, Season 2 GT3 not been as challenging as I was expecting. Feels kind of like about as difficult as Season 1 was. Last lap. It's got plenty of tyres, loads of fuel. We push. Try and get the fastest lap. Excellent tyres. He's got hardly any fuel. He should be the fastest car by an absolute mile. P1 and fastest lap and P2. We've done it finally. Well done, everybody. Job very well done. Oh, we only get one. We only get one payment. That's a shame. Took P1 and P2 and didn't get anything for it. That's a bit cheeky. Okay, let's push on. We're now going to go to the United Arab Emirates. Unlikely to rain there. Set of softs for whichever car is slower. Feel like that's something people want. Hopefully they will. There's no point me voicing my opinion on that really, because at the end of the day they're just going to go with what the majority want, I would imagine. So, you know, if that is something you want to see in the game, you need to write in the comments and say so. If you want it to be more realistic, you need to let them know. If you're quite happy with it being an arcadey game and lacking in some areas in terms of depth, then okay, well that's the thing. There is a whole feature section that we haven't unlocked yet, car setups, etc. Not entirely sure why on earth they wouldn't have that available to everybody right from the beginning. So I don't know, it's a strange decision, I think, to have that in the game and not have it accessible, because setting up the car is definitely one of the things people want to do. But anyway, regardless, we seem to be doing all right. Let's push past this car because he's getting on my nerves. Tried to anyway, tried to leave him for dead, but he's still there, the little git. Yeah, definitely slow in this race. Goodness me. Much slower than I was expecting. Waiting for our chance. Tyres are looking good. Fuel consumption is looking good. Some cars are coming into the pits now. Moves us up the rankings a little bit. See, it's being held up by those cars, so let's push past and not have that be a problem anymore. Car 2 also seems to be being held up by these cars. Let's put a push down the start-finish straight and see if we can't get past them in both cars. He's got 2 of them. He's working on the 3rd. I think he just ran out of juice at the wrong time. This is our final push and try and get past him this time. I think we've got the inside line. We should be all right. That's good. Okay, we're up into 5th and 6th. Tyre usage seems okay. Fuel usage seems spot on. We're doing all right here. So, oh, I'm pushing with the wrong car. That's annoying. Alright, we'll bring him for tyres first then. Then you can have a nice set of tyres on the next lap. Track temperature 54 degrees, going up, not coming down, so I think we're going to be alright there. We're in 7th and 2nd. Push here because I don't want to be held up by that car. Nearly collided with that car. Nice, he's up into P5. Well done, that man. He should be good to the rest of the race. Let's just see how we get on here. We've lost a second. We've lost that position, but we got 2 pushes available to us. We'll hang on to those for the moment. 2 cars ahead of our second car. Both need to come in for tyres. It's got some work to do here. Let's go for a push. A couple of cars overtaken. There's 1 more push available. Try and use it as best I can. The current leader has absolutely no tyres left whatsoever. We're getting into a good position here. We might be able to take a couple of cars. I'm going to wait until the next lap because I think we're actually catching them. Yeah, we're definitely catching the car in front of us. He may be coming in for tyres as well. Oh, we've got him. Look at that. We didn't even need to use the push. We'll push now because I think he slowed us down there when he went into the pits. And that'll put us right up on the rear end. In fact, we're going to pass and we've got a double podium already. Nice. So, can we catch car number 2? He hasn't got a lot left and there's 4 laps remaining. I'd be impressed if they can hold on for that long. It's just a waiting game now. Play it smart, play it casual. He's in the pits, that's it. We're in P1, P2. I don't think we're going to have to worry about rain this time. Temperature's 58 degrees C. Don't have the fastest lap, but that's not necessarily the end of the world. There are some cars behind us, though, with faster tyres. Let's see, we've got 3 laps remaining. This could be it. This really could be our first ever P1, P2 finish. It's about time. Gap's 2.342 seconds ATM. That being maintained, or is one car slightly faster? Fastest lap goes to car number 3, but he's out of tyres now, and he's 4.7 seconds off. 2.282. I think car 1 might. Ooh. Car 1 is faster in some sections, but car 2 is faster in other. It looks like 0.262. There's a bit of a catch-up going on, isn't there? 2 laps remaining. I think we could. We've got enough fuel. We've got enough tyres. We've actually got it right this time. The sun is fully out. No rain to interrupt our finish. Final lap coming up. Let's go for that fastest lap. Let's let them both loose on the final lap and see if we can do it. We've got enough fuel. We haven't got enough tyres, to be fair. Maybe car 1 does. Let's just hope they don't collide with each other. That's the only thing I'm a bit worried about. One's definitely closing the gap. Almost there, guys. Almost there. GG, car number 2, car number 1. I don't know if we took the fastest lap, but we definitely got P1, P2 for the first time. Hurrah! We did it. Flipping time too. (1:47.14). I think we did get fastest lap as well. 115,000 we earned this time. Nice. It's a fair wodge. 85,000 profit this month. Delicious. Right, what are we looking at here? Oh, we can get some engineers. There's only one engineer. There's only one engineer available. Alright, we'll give him to car 1, I think. probably the wisest thing. What difference does that make, though? That's the question, isn't it? How are we doing on that work? Still not quite there? Let's have a look in the research, see how far along it is. 1 month remaining. Okay, cool. So we're going to get a speed boost coming for the last 3 races. Right now, this is the last of our sprint laps. And then we got 2 endurance races coming up. That'll be a lot of fun. Oh! Going to be a fully wet race. Let's change our drivers over. Let's go get some qualifying times in. Wow. Okay, we are quite slow. We're like half a second off the pace. It's a little bit surprising. Right, so how long are these tyres going to last? So we're definitely coming in for a pit stop. So they're 9 to 11. We're going to have to go 100% fuel. We're in a position, I guess, where we can experiment a little bit here, so I'm going to push hard. See what happens. Because we're right at the back anyway. Give it maximum biscuits. We'll use our push buttons wherever I think can help. Oh, look at car 2. What a move. Oh, here's the car on the go. Saw a little bit of a gap. I thought I'd take it. Pushed him up a little bit. Car 1 is blocked in, so that's not going to help him at all. I've got to keep an eye on that, the weather conditions, and see if the rain is going to stop. It's through. He's up into first place. That's pretty easy, actually. Oh no! Did I wait too long? As if his tyre's gone. Oh no, it wasn't us. It wasn't us. We're good. We're okay. Ah, I thought I'd blown his tyres. Bit of a mini panic there. Okay, so we got a whole minute to chill out. I'm just wondering, now that I've added an engineer to car 1's team, does that mean I can adjust the car setup or something like that? Here we go. There's the push. Car 1 fast becoming car 2. There's a push. Bit of a wasted push, I have to say. car 1 is about a second ahead. Slightly increasing that gap. We'll just sit and we'll hold this then, I think. Only 3 laps in, we've used quite a lot of the tyres. But I'm keeping an eye on now the temperature. 24 degrees C, what's happening with that? For still appears to be a wet race. If I see the rain ease off, the temperature change from 24 degrees Celsius, and that'll be an indication of some drier weather coming. Temperature's gone up. It's looking like there's less rain. I'm going to maintain this. Start thinking about some dry tyres. We're going to do it with car 1 because we got a driver swap that makes sense there. His engine's getting a bit warm. -25°C. Now I'm going to have to take a gamble, I think. His tyres are coming down. His tyres are almost out. It's 109 degrees Celsius then. That's way too hot for the engine. Okay, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to swap drivers. We're going to go medium tyres. Don't need any fuel. We should be good to go. It's a gamble. It's a real gamble swapping over to dries when it's still wet. It could pay off massively, couldn't it? Right, here we do. Coming round for lap 7. Coming in, we're going to do a driver swap and a tyre swap. And then I've got to think about what I'm going to do here. I'm going to stick to wets or go to medium dries. On mediums, probably going to be slow. What are we thinking? It's 26 degrees. I think we're going to go medium. I think we're going to swap to medium. We're going to be the first car to do it, and it's going to give us a massive edge. But what's happening here? Is he struggling on the medium tyres? I think he probably is. Coming in, putting the dries on. He's out. Now, what's everyone else going to do? They're really holding on to these wet tyres, aren't they? 26 degrees C. Oh dear, I may have made a mistake. A big gamble. It doesn't look like it's paid off. Still 26 degrees C. It's not getting any warmer or any drier, which is probably the most important thing. We're giving away places here. Let's look at them. they've got no tyres left and they're still hanging on to these wets. Yeah, they've all gone in and they've got another set of wets on. We're definitely losing places. The rain is not stopping. Maybe I should have done one car on wets and one car on dries. 27 degrees. Oh, hello. The rain has stopped. This is where we come into our own now. We lost 8 seconds on the leader. We're now quite far off. Now we can push. We should, in theory, be so much faster than the cars on wet tyres. But I'm looking at the fuel situation and I don't think we have enough fuel. So my brilliant idea may have just blown up in my face. Right, let's push these tyres really hard then. We'll have to come in and get tyres. So everybody's got to come in for tyres, haven't they? Everybody has to come in for tyres. Not everybody has to come in for fuel. That's where I may have cocked this up. They must all come in for tyres this time. Surely to goodness. How much time are we gaining whilst they're in there? 15 seconds. I don't think that's going to be enough. Should be fine. He can keep pushing. %7 fuel left. Is that enough for one lap? Oh dear, may have ruined his race if I'm not careful here. Go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go! Oh my god, that was a long stop, wasn't it? Position is he in? 6th? 10th? Oh my god, he's all the way back there, is he? 4th. He's in 4th. Right, so he's got good tyres, dry weather, and one push. Let's push him all the way to the end. He's got 15 seconds between him and car 2. Why is he not pushing? Oh my god, the fuel situation. What the hell? Why didn't he go in for the pit stop? Oh, what did I do wrong there? What did I do wrong there? I totally cocked something up, didn't I? Oh, did I forget to put him in the pits? I thought I definitely put him in the pits. Nuggets. Nuggets, nuggets, nuggets. What a... Ah. Bell end, I was going to call myself. Right. Well, that's not really helped our race. Never mind. I mean, we're so far ahead that we can take a mistake like that and still win the championship, so that's okay. But I'm going to have to watch my video back and just see what I did wrong there. That was stupid as... Right, go for it, mister. You're our only hope. We're on the podium, P3. We've got more tyre tread than these cars ahead. We can push. We've got 2 laps to catch them. 6.5 seconds off the leader. That is a long way off. We are eating into it. 6.3 now. 6.2 now. Their tyres are about to expire. It's 6.1 now. .7 now. Their tyres have burnt out. We are catching them at 0.3 of a second every couple of laps, every couple of corners rather. 5.3, 5.2. I think maybe it's just too far. May get second. I think that might be the limit of what we can do. We can do with the points, that's for certain. His tyres are all shot to bits. Last lap. Here we go. 4.6 seconds. It's not going to be enough, is it? 4.2. Oh, here's a chance. Here is a chance. We've got it down to 2 seconds. That's P2 in the bag. P1 just 1.5 seconds ahead is too much. One more lap and we'd have had him. I'm going to have to watch that back and see what the hell I did to cock up car number 2. They're not going to be very happy with me, that's for damn sure. Big loss, big loss. Right, this is our first endurance race. Racing crew. We're 1 month away from having a racing crew. Okay, so we're going to have a wet race in Bahrain, and it's a 30-lap race. It's going to make things slightly more interesting. Not very fast in the wet, that's for certain. We'll do our best. Normally around about 13th. 10th and 14th, we'll take that. Car 1 is the faster car. 100% fuel, let's race. Endurance racing, so keeping tyres and fuel for the longest period of time just seems to make sense. That's what we're going to go with. Here we go. See how much different this is. Obviously, with the wet weather conditions, we could have all sorts of interesting situations. Car 1's got himself in a great position here. I'm going to use the boost because we can get ourselves up with the big pack at the front right at the beginning of the race. It's always a good idea, I think. Didn't last for long. But at least we were there temporarily. So we must be the only car that's on low push. Except for the few tail enders here. So with endurance racing 30 laps, you know, maybe there's more of an impetus to swap the driver, because there's more laps where the driver's ability can be utilised. Track temperature's up to 29 degrees C. I think we're going to have some sunny weather coming in, so let's push and get these tyres eaten up. Maybe that's why everyone's pushing so hard, because they know that there's dry weather coming. We are working our way up nicely through the pack. Eat these tyres into the ground and see what happens. Leader is a long way ahead. Nobody's going in for tyres yet. Interesting. Interesting. I thought they might have done. What does this mean then? Next lap? Next 10 minutes? Next 5 minutes? What does it mean? 30 degrees C. Does it just mean the next weather transition? I think it's coming now. Let's give him a go at least. Look how much quicker he is coming into the pits than these guys are on the straight. That's interesting. It's very interesting. Now, have I timed this perfectly? Have I got this horribly wrong? Our temperature's very high. Okay, we're P2, it's now dry. It is now dry. Let's take that off. Everybody's coming in for dry tyres. I think this guy is now going to be P1. Off the back of that, I'm fairly sure. Oh, maybe not. A couple of cars ahead of us. Still on wets. Pushing those wets to set on fire, I guess. Give him that push. Give him that push. There's going to be more pit stops coming in, so we're in a good position. 9 and 11. Got his tyre change just about right, I think. Push these mediums. We are now leader. Got a clear track ahead of him. He can really push. P3 we can push. The guy in between us is on softs, so that's interesting. Softs mostly for most cars. He's miles out in front here. Having a lovely time. The tyres up to temperature, we're just easing off the pace, maintaining good speed. without blowing the engine up. How are we doing? We're on 70 and 65 tyres. We have a bit of a lead, not a massive lead. If I can hold on to these tyres longer than that, the softs, and hold on to theirs, then we should be good. Looks like the weather's holding up. Back temperature is now 30 degrees C. Canadian flag. P1. Okay, so his engine's getting a bit hot. Actually catching car 2, even though he's on better tyres than us. Faster tyres, I should say. Did he just nip in the pits? I think he did. There he goes. Job's a good one. We are P1, P2, 7-second gap. If we can hold on to our tyres longer than these guys can, we should be looking at our second P1, P2 finish. And that's in. Long way to go. Definitely going to be some fuel stops here. Do I try and push so that the fuel's down to a minimum, put 100% in, or put 50% in and stop twice? I think stopping twice is going to be counterproductive. So we put 100% fuel in. How many laps is that going to give us? That's the question. Because it may well be that we need to stop again anyway. 2 lots of 100% fuel might not be enough to do 30 laps. Let's see if we can get to lap 16. See that car 2's tyres are very much shot to bits, so we'll give him some stuff. What driver? Because it looks like we're going to be in a dry race. That should see him good for quite some distance to come. I think the car swap thing takes too long. Ordinarily the drivers swap over whilst the refueling and the tyre changes are being done or whatever, therefore not really impacting on the amount of time it takes. So I think maybe that's something the developers could look at, but that's okay. We're in P4. You're very solid at that. So let's go medium. Medium 50%, I think. Oh, I missed it. Took too long, hesitated too long. It's okay. Well, maybe I can cancel that then and go 100%. Medium, go. Is that going to be enough fuel to get us all the way to the end of the race though? That's the question. Still think there's a good chance we might need to do another pit stop for fuel and tyres. So let me cancel it again, and we'll go 50 medium go. Makes more sense to me, I think. It's a quicker pit stop, if nothing else. Well, that one dropped us right down the rankings. So maybe not. There's P2. There's our car right ahead. Okay, we lost a couple of slots there. Back in the track in P4. We definitely got pace over this car. We're good. Now, look. Okay. I think we're all right. Let's see where that puts us. We speed up time a bit. I don't normally do this, but a long race this one. We're P1, P2. Every single car is in the pits. We've got like a 15-second window between us and the next car. Our tyres are still holding up quite well. Okay, so 35, 37. Obviously that's not going to be enough fuel to see right through to the end, so we'll go 50 medium go. There may well be another pit stop coming after this. Did I not get that in on time? I could have sworn he would have gone in on that lap. Anyway, we got a lot more tyres on this car. That's good, that means we can stagger them. We can squeeze out one more lap on this one. So we're P1, P3. We might be back to P1, P2. Looks like we are. What should we do here? So I think 100% will get us right to the end. But then can we get 9 laps out of a set of tyres? I think possibly we can. Give it a go. Track temperature's still looking good. I don't think we're going to have any problems there. R2. Got a good 5-second gap between him and the next car. There's our pit stop. Who's going to come out in P1? Looks like car 2 is. It's close between us though, that's nice. We've still got P1, P2, and we seem to be in good control. Car 1 obviously has full fuel, whereas car 2 does not. This is the car that's going to need refuel or change tyres first. I think we might be able to just change tyres as a bit of a gamble. I think he could get away with it. So we're coming round for this final lap. Yeah, I think we can get away with just a set of medium tyres. It all comes down to whether or not he needs medium tyres. Chuck a set of softs on there and see if he can't set the fastest lap time. Right, so he's coming in. He should take first place. He's Got plenty of fuel, loads of push available. Both got push available, actually. What position is he in? Is he actually down in 6th? No, oh, thank for goodness sakes, stupid game. For a minute there, I thought he'd actually lost 3 or 4 positions. But no, it turns out it's all good. P1, just coming through the start-finish straight. Oh no, okay, I ruined that. He's got 1 push available. Could be either car winning this, I tell you. It's going to be very tight indeed. Right, so he's going maximum push for the rest of the race. He's holding on to his fuel situation. But they've both got full tyres. We've got 13-second gap. We're absolutely smashing this. Let's use his push. Wrong button. We'll see if we can't take the fastest lap of the race on the last lap here. His tyres are burning up. Push. I think P1, car 1 rather, could steal P1 from car 2. Be a good race to the finish. Hopefully they don't crash and collide or anything stupid like that. We don't have the fastest lap at the moment. That's being held by this car here, who's currently in P3. We've got soft tyres and we're really pushing it, so there's a chance we can take that. And hopefully our teammate will get out of the way instead of trying to slow him down. Is he just going to hold on to P1? I think he is. Fair play, mate. Fair play. You never get told if you've taken fastest lap on the last lap or not. Again, that's something the developers should have a little look at. We did a 144.07, so no, we didn't take it. 144 because there's a 143.78 here. We really tried as well. And after that one, I think we've pretty much got it nailed, haven't we? Weather conditions unknown throughout. We can just race. Ninth and 12th. A little bit disappointing. So, track conditions appear to be holding, but it's only 8 degrees C, so it's something we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on. We'll go 100% fuel, 100% fuel, soft tyres, and we'll run it without pushing too hard. We'll see if that keeps us competitive. It should do. Though we're not the fastest on the track, so maybe not. I think we've got the championship zone up, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's see how we do. We're right down the bottom of the stack. may be a negative, it may be a positive. It's difficult to tell at this point in time. Definitely feel like there's a push option there. Nice. Okay, that gets us up to 8th. Maybe even 7th, look. Nice. We could even steal 6th. Well-timed boost for car 1, and he's now up to 12th. Pushing for 11th. Nice. Both cars in and competitive. This is good stuff. Track temperature 8 degrees C. I'm going to start paying a bit more attention to that now. Tyres are looking okay. We may get to lap 8 on these. A few cars actually running the softs, and you can see that they've got about the same amount of tread left as we do. It's weird how the pit lane is faster than the straight. That's maybe a bug. Car P1 lagging behind a bit there, needs a bit of a kick up the bum. We'll use that kick up the bum button. See them overtaking them. That is funny. Alright, so we're in 4th and 6th. Probably time for a tyre change. We'll go for that. We got 6 laps. Well, 5 full laps out of those soft tyres. That's good to know. I think we'll bring him in for another set of softs. Just to mix it up and keep it interesting. Those tyres are getting eaten to bits right now. 4% remaining on those tyres, just enough to get him into the pits. Thank goodness for that. We should see our teammate coming flying past any second now. There he is. Right, so we're the only car in this group. No, we're not. There's quite a few softs ahead of us, okay. Oh, yellow flag. Now's a good time for a pit stop. Who's out? Somebody must be out. In 5 seconds. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, let's go down quick. All right, and away we go. And the tyres up to temperature. Oh, they don't stay at temperature for very long, do they? Seems to be holding at 100%, so that's nice. We are currently P1, not by much, but we are P1. I'll get those tyres up to temperature. You've got 5 laps of fuel. Okay, that's interesting. That's 16, so 2 lots of 100% fuel should be enough to get all the way to the end of the race, if you manage it. We appear to be in P1 and P2, that's a nice place to be. Trying to burn these tyres and the fuel as much as I can, but without overdoing it. Could just bring him in for another set of softs. And then one more stop after that. And then we'll do 50 on the other car. Right now, I've definitely put him in the pits. 100%. Definitely put him in the pits. Let's just keep an eye on him and make sure that he goes into the pits. Where is car 1 right now? Is he really 12th? No, he's 5th. Okay, much better. 5th, and cars in front of him have got hardly any tyres. So that's promising. Can we maintain P1? That's the question. Probably not. Putting fuel in. So we're P3, P6. That's all right. Pretty sure we're the fastest car in the top 5. Certainly appears to be that way. Look at that. Catching him up, no problem whatsoever. We're going to push it. We're going to go for that fastest lap. We've got hardly any fuel. Really good tyres. Should be a magnificent lap time. Unbeatable lap time. Except for the fact that I've got to come in and get fuel. So I'm totally wasting my time doing this. So that's really stupid. Let's turn that off then. Pit stop. Medium tyres, 100% fuel. Go. Crikey Moses, have I got enough fuel? It's going to be really close, isn't it? 2%. Totally nearly cocked up his race there. Wouldn't be the first time I've done that, would it? Right, so car P2 is currently first, but he needs to have another pit stop. Here we go. Here we go. So P4, and he should be good now right to the end of the race. Maybe not. He might need to come in for some more tyres, but no more fuel. Whereas this guy is definitely going to have to come in for fuel and tyres. We're doing alright. We're doing okay. Pull his engine down. This is where the race is at. He's trying to use his boost, but I don't think it's going to help him. He's on faster tyres than us, but we are, seems like, closing him down pretty quickly. Despite having nearly 100% fuel and slower tyres and cold tyres. I reckon we got another 4 laps out of these at 72%, which means we've probably got another 2 laps out of these. It's all wicked good fun. Presumably, this car here, which is only 10 seconds behind us, has got to come in for fuel. Hopefully this one as well. Let's burn them up. Good. Oh, we've lost a few spots. Here he comes. We're going to be coming out right behind our own teammate here. Are we 9th? No, it's going to say 4th. Alright, okay. Don't know why it does that. That needs probably to be fixed. They're not quite right about that. We're holding on to this guy rather nicely. His tyres are absolutely shot to bits. I don't know where the leader is. 3.3 seconds ahead of me. Let's see him there, look. So we're up into P2 because he's gone into the pits. And that leader, there's no way that leader can keep going, so he's going to need another pit stop, but then so are we. So do we undercut or overcut? That's the question. I'm going to push then on this lap. I'm in for a lovely set of medium tyres, and that should see us through to the end. They're both on about the same amount of fuel. That seems to have worked out quite well. So it's all going to come down to tyre management now. But yeah, I think we're in a good position. We've got 20 seconds over car 5. Car 4 and car 1 both are going to have to come into the pits, so I think we're alright. We just chug along at this low pace. We may even have enough to get all the way to the end without having to pit again. I think we have enough fuel, and we have the fastest lap time, so maybe I don't need to come in and pit at all. May be able to just cruise home now. Oh, hang on, we're under a bit of pressure here. Definitely got faster tyres. But according to this, that is not a car we're competing with. So who is this guy? Why is he so damn fast? Shame we can't click on the other cars and see which ones they are. So, I mean, he could come in for a set of softs, couldn't he? No point now. Well, unless his tyres give up. But he's not going to be able to get the fastest lap. That's what I was thinking. I needed to bring him in on that last lap if I was going to do that. Anyway, that car's totally blitzed past us. He's fine, everything is good this side. Got to keep an eye on these tyres. %. I think we're going to be okay. Cruise home. Another win for car 2. Car 2 I think is going to take the most points this season, which is cool. Another P1, P2 finish. We seem to be getting better at this. Maybe the car's getting better or the driver's getting better, I don't know. But that must have finalised the championship now. I don't think there's any problems anymore. Wow, 1:26.7. That's quite a fast lap time. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Loads of moolah. Are we over 1 million yet? No. Gonna happen, is it? Right, do we have our new parts? I can't remember if I put them on or not. 2 months left on that, okay. Racing crew, right, we can actually get some in. So this guy, nobody there, nobody there. So meteorologist. So we'll know whether or not the weather's coming to change or whatever. So that's going to make that a little bit easier. Marketing comes in, I don't know, breaking his teeth in for an idiot. Marketing comes in 5 months, but this is the last race of the season. We can take this one nice and easy. We can chillaxify. We've got it in the bag. We can't lose no matter what happens. We'll be at the end of season 2. So GT3, certainly not as challenging as I was expecting it to be. But hey. A lot more stuff has opened up, a lot more game elements have opened up. Is that enough? I don't really know. Car 2, look, out-qualifying Car 1 again. It is interesting. That's happening quite a lot. So it even tells me what tyres all the cars are going to be on the starting grid. So let's match them. Let's go 100% medium. Actually, let's go 50% medium. Mix it up again. Let's try a new technique. Go! Car P2, I think it's got a push opportunity coming right up here. There it is. Oh, I didn't take the inside line though. He didn't get it. I thought there was a gap. Car 1, it's got an opportunity. There's a push for Car 1. R2 trying to push on the inside line. Yes, that's a good out. That really worked well. I think a little push down there might... It's a bit of a wasted push. So my push is used up on Car 1. He's in and on it. Not a bad situation. I'm going to try and inside it on this one. Yeah, worked out nice. Right. I'll speed this up a bit because it's the last race of the season. And the results really don't matter too much to us. P2, look. P1. Almost. Eyes are looking good. Fuel's looking okay. 50% works pretty well because I can now pick when I want to come in for fuel and we'll 100% the fuel. Weather situation looks solid. I like this technique. It's tic-tac. Are we P1 and P2 now right now? We are, aren't we? That. 12 units of fuel. So I'm going to have this guy come in on the next one. Medium 100%. And then on the next lap, we'll swap over. Hopefully 8% fuel is going to be enough for him to get around this lap. I'll keep an eye on it, because 8% is definitely right on the borderline. Look at the lead he's got. That's a phenomenal lead. Tyres are burning up, so we'll just ease off a smidge. He should be good. He's got 5% of fuel left. That's plenty enough to get round to the finish straight line. 3% fuel. This is perfect. So he's going to come in, get 100% fuel at a loss of 3%. That's ideal. But now both cars have 100% fuel. Decent tyre selection. Maintaining temperatures. Everything looks good. Quite happy. Quite happy. They have both got a push to use. I'm just thinking about when to fire it. He's on the inside line here, look. Bosh. And the start finish straight. He should be able to take them both. Puts them to bed. Nice. And gets the fastest lap to boot. It's a good one. Literally just cruise around now, enjoying our lovely tyres. Really doing any damage to the pack, but first and fourth is not to be sniffed at. Let's have a look, see where he is on the track. So here's P1. I think now's a good time for a pit stop. Why can't I do a pit stop? Was that it? Is that the last lap? Oh, man. I did not even realise. I was still in 30 lap mode. That's why I put so much fuel in. That's kind of funny. Double podium finish. We'll take that. Despite my stupid mistake. Good way-ish to finish the season. Nice, so I think car 2 has been the best car for us this season. That's one for car 1 and one for car 2. So they should both be quite happy. Reached $10 million in team cash. How have we got $10 million? We must have got a lot of payouts. GT3 Mastery, finished the GT3 in first. GT3 Experience, finished the season with the GT3, so we've done all of that. So we finished first, 50, 46, 46, bad week. That's when I made a mistake. 46, 56, 26, 96, 96, 52. 550 points. That's a huge amount of points. And I think we earned money based on the points we got, so that's pretty cool. Finished first place in 7 out of 10. Second in 5 out of 10. Third in 2 out of 10. Best lap 6, pit stops 39 kilometers, lots. Ran out of fuel once, that was so annoying. I'm still going to have to go back and see what happened there. Didn't overheat, didn't have any accidents. Things are looking really good. We smashed it. So, oh, interestingly, car 1 got more points than car 2. I really thought car 2 would have had that. To be fair, if they hadn't run out of fuel, I think there's a good chance they would have done. So they might hate me for that, I don't know. Still, 39 out of 40 experience. They nearly got maximum experience, which is cool. All contracts were successful because they have no conditions. Don't know if that's an early access thing or not. So these guys paid us 440,000. These guys paid us 14,000 and 18,000. Oh, so let me correct that. That's 1 million. Half a million. So a total of 2 million coming into the company. Now, look at that. We've got 11.8 million in the bank. Season expenses were 1.6. That is ridiculous. This is looking a lot healthier than it was last season. In cash, we've got so much money now. Maybe this GT2 is where things get difficult, which is why we're allowed to accumulate so much money in GT4 and GT3. So GT2 monthly costs go up again by 25%. 25,000 rather, to 75,000. 8 GT2 cars, 10 circuits, a championship of 8 sprints and 2 endurance, and 3 race sponsors. So pretty much the same as GT3, to be honest. But we're chugging our way through, and I'm hoping it gets more difficult here. Otherwise I might start to lose interest, because I haven't really been pushed or struggled here at all. And now we've got lots of cash, which we didn't have before. Hope you're enjoying it, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye for now.